It's that time on Friday. We love to check in with our friend Christopher Lloyd from the Film Yap, always letting us know what movies we need to check out throughout the weekend or anytime, really. Hi, Chris.
Great to be here, guys.
Yeah.
Joyful Friday.
Oh,
yeah,
my
you
goodness,
too,
yeah.
man. You ready for the weekend?
I am. I'm just hoping the weather will be a little more spring-like.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When it's rainy like this, last night I was thinking, I want to watch a nice movie, you know?
Always a good
So,
time to head
good
to
time to
Yeah.
have you here.
Well, one of the most anticipated movies of 2023 is John Wick 4.
Okay, yeah.
It's been a few years actually since John Wick 3, so people were wondering what they were going to be doing. And this is sort of just the bigger, badder, grander, more characters, more fights approach to thing. We have a review up that we actually got up last night from Nate Richards, and he calls it the best of the series. A lot of people are saying this. Of course, Keanu Reeves, he plays a hitman who retired, and then he had some tragedy in his life that sort of pulled him back into the whole world of the High Table, the international group of assassins who all operate under these rules. He's being hunted them, particularly by the new Marquis in Paris, who has decided that they're going to go all out. And of course, it's all building to a big confrontation to him with him and the Marquis. We've got some cool other characters in there. Some new characters, a blind assassin who's really good, and an American who's sort of like a marksman. The Russians are there, the French are there, the New Yorkers are there. It's almost 3 hours long. I don't know if it quite needed to be 3 hours long, but it's tons of action.
That's a commitment.
It's really like a ballet of choreography and action scenes and mayhem and R-rated stuff. And you're definitely not one for the kids, but if you're into John Wick, you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, and you were him for Halloween a couple years ago.
Yes, I was.
Right?
That's right.
Awesome.
A very good version of it.
Yes, Talk to us about The Lost King.
So this is a much smaller movie, but I liked it a lot. I actually saw this half a year ago at Heartland Film Festival. Stars Sally Hawkins. Is based on a true story of a woman who's just like a everyday woman who became obsessed with the idea of Richard III. You know, everyone knew him from the Shakespeare play as this hunchback, grotesque, evil, despotic figure. And she said, no, I don't think he was really like that. And began this quest to find his body, literally his burial place, which had been lost, and also sort of reclaim him, his reputation. So kind of reclaiming Richard III in body and soul.
Interesting.
Sally Hawkins is just one of my favorite actors today. She's just so empathetic, and you just so much feel for her in this real woman story. Just it's uplifting, and it's also just about her, you know, in her quest, emboldens herself and grows as a person. I really love this movie a lot.
Interesting. Yeah, history fans would like that.
I want to check that out, definitely.
Yeah, she was not a historian or an archaeologist or nothing.
Wow, she was just obsessed with that story, and wow.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to check that one out. A Good Person, what's this one about?
So this stars Florence Pugh and Morgan Freeman. It's from Zach Braff, writer-director. You know him from Garden State. And that medical show, which I can't remember what it was called. And it's about a young woman, and she's engaged to be married and is involved in a terrible traffic accident in which a family member is killed. The engagement falls apart. She gets hooked on substances and goes through this long process. And then as she's emerging to it, she sort of re-engages with her former fiance's family, with Morgan Freeman playing the father there, who just, you know, is trying to get past the tragedy himself. And so that the guy who would have been her father-in-law, and they start forming this sort of healing relationship between them. Looks really interesting. Studio declined to let press see it beforehand, so I can't tell you more about it, but it looks interesting.
All right, A Good Person there. Yeah, what's new? We got one more, I think, in theaters, right? Or is that on streaming? Last Sentinel?
Yeah, Last Sentinel. It's in a few theaters, but I couldn't find any in the Indianapolis area, but it is available for purchase on VOD. Kate Bosworth. It's one of these like future dystopian kind of stories where the world has become covered with almost all ocean. There's very little land yet. Not like Waterworld. Nobody has gills or anything, but or terrible leather outfits. But so there are 4 people on this military station in the middle of the ocean. They're like the first line of defense, and events happen that sort of end up. They're overdue to be relieved from their 2-year mission. They're very on edge. And then events happen that sort of gets them at each other's throats, debating what should they do, should they abandon their mission, what's the real purpose of their mission. So kind of like some interesting bits of other movies like The Caine Mutiny or Alien, about people, a small area, people isolated under stress. Interesting, not quite fully realized movie like I would have hoped, but really good production value.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good-
Last
good-
I like Kate
Looks interesting.
Bosworth. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
And I think, was that the actor from Bridgerton or that guy?
It might be. I
so,
didn't
okay.
watch that show. Sorry.
I think so.
I'm watching
All
too
right.
many movies to watch.
Yeah, you've got a lot to keep track of.
Constantly
Andy has a
watching
whole
movies.
team that
Yeah,
watches all the
yeah.
movies too. So last one, let's see. Oh, we have a giveaway.
Yes,
That's right.
on-
Yes.
New on DVD this week. We actually have a couple of movies out on 4K that we are giving away. We're giving away Babylon. We actually did a previous giveaway here on the show of the digital code. Now you can own it on physical media. And we have multiple copies to give away. One grand prize winner is actually going to win a cool drink set from that with like you can make your own shakers and stuff like that. And also Dragon Slayer. There's that.
Oh,
Isn't that
cool.
cool? Yes, cool stuff. And we also have a bunch of copies of Dragon Slayer, which is now on high def digital for the first time ever. I'm super excited about it. One of my absolute favorite movies from when I was a kid because you probably could have guessed, movie critic. Yes, I was a Dungeons and Dragons nerd back then.
I love it.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
Well, go to filmyap.substack.com to find Chris and his team's reviews. Hit that subscribe button while you're there as well. Give him a follow on social too. Chris, thanks so much.
Thank
for
you,
being
Chris.
guys.
I'm definitely going to your website this
Yeah.
weekend so I can figure out what to watch first. So thank you.
Have a great weekend. Well, up next, we're going to introduce you to a family-friendly spot in Westfield for great food, craft beers, and a really fun outdoor dining space.
Yeah, we're going to make sure that you get hungry watching this segment. We'll be right back.
One more time.